Good evening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Nightfall in Amsterdam. Today we are at Molly Malone's pub. We have social between Lofang, Drevin, and Alvaro. I guess Alvaro will bring Lofang here for food and drinks.
And Little Fang will follow him.
Yep, sure. Go ahead in. Okay, so thinking you did not like the cook steak, right?
It is less than good.
There it is. Have you tried sushi?
What is a sushi?
It is basically raw fish wrapped in rice and seaweed.
Why would you wrap perfectly good fish in seaweed?
This is delicious. Oh, go find him a table.
You are so very strange.
I cannot be the strangest person you've met.
No, there was a strange one when Air took me out drinking. She called
Uh,
herself a Valkyrie.
oh, the yes, I met her actually last evening.
She is strange.
I like Valkyrie.
Where'd he come from? I look around for the voice.
Oh, it's Draven walking up.
Oh, well, hello, my friend.
Hello, how are you this fine evening?
I'm doing well. I'm curious if they have sushi here. I'm not sure. But have a seat.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Lil, how are you?
I am well. You are.
We met at the bar a while back.
Yes, I do not remember your name though.
Oh, Draven.
You will notice she has shoes on. If you remember that part of the
I
conversation.
do remember that part of the conversation.
She actually has shoes on.
Is the shoe thing a
She doesn't like
thing?
shoes.
Very few people do.
Jiven, have you had sushi?
I have.
See, what are your thoughts?
It's okay. I'm
See?
not too big into fish personally.
Well, there we go. I do not know if they have it here. Anyone like a drink?
Certainly.
Okay, you will get up and go to the bar. Drevin, anything?
Scotch will be great.
Okay. Gather up some drinks and come back. I'll set a glass, I guess a whiskey glass in front of Lofang and slide Drevin his.
Can you remind me, real quick, out of character? Alvaro is a wolf, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I found that out. I just couldn't. I'm having trouble remembering so many names.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you. So how is life in your all realm?
Good. Outside of the things we discussed last evening.
Yeah, that's tons of interesting things.
I do not
What
believe I've
was
got
interesting?
emotions Drevin.
I look around to make sure no one's near us. I was like, apparently there's some robotic person who's trying to use a cannon to blow things up that could hurt a whole bunch of people.
That sounds like many of the Weavers.
Yeah.
Um,
And
Her
we're
and I are
working
looking to it too.
to stop this problem.
it presents a possible threat. So Aaron and I are going to be looking into helping in some fashion.
I see. And she picks up the whiskey and just downs it and puts the glass back down.
He just looks at her. Did you enjoy it?
The burn is not so bad.
Okay. But I guess we. Yeah. I do not know how involved you would wish to be in the issues. And I know you did not know the city as well, so that's why I haven't informed you as of yet. But, where to begin? There's a issue with some sort of zealots. Um, they're going. The other will workers are going to use this machine to deal with them. I do not know if you have met Ekta.
That is not a name that I am familiar with.
Oh, she is my mate now.
You have found a mate, and
Yes,
you did not think to tell me first?
I did. I need to.
If I am to be your alpha, it would be important for me to know if you have a mate.
Oh, well, I am telling you now.
I watch back and forth between. Unfortunately, I know vampires. I don't know your world.
He'll smile, and well, it happened fairly quickly.
I see.
But put some
Another
thought.
whiskey.
He'll get up and go get one. Come back.
So when you say alpha, does that mean you lead him?
We are debating on a pack. Yes, we just have we haven't solidified the idea.
I believe you would call it teaming up.
Yes.
Makes sense. There's a lot of
Well,
bad things out there. Working together is smarter than working alone.
yes. And Lila's a very wonderful person. Look at her. And he just
Well, of
motions.
course. I think the world of both of you so far. Everybody I've met has seemed pretty amazing so far. So I'm pretty happy with having known everybody. But I've just it makes perfect sense. And then wolves themselves are pack creatures, pack animals, not creatures, but pack animals. So that makes sense.
We are animals to you now.
Yeah, we're animals. Aren't we all animals?
Yes. Yes. I would think. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, mankind is an animal of sorts. Well, animal just
Primate.
like anything else. Yeah. You're just much more fascinating than most men and more intelligent than most of the humans I've met. So I kind of like your people a lot. But I have not been out much, so if I say the wrong thing, I apologize. I mean no offense. I know very little, as I said, of your people, and I would never want to offend you.
I view it as if you're ever learning sort of thing. You can know many things, and then go somewhere else and learn more.
Yep. So, can I ask a question about your kind of? Is that okay?
It will depend on what you ask.
And I'm not comparing you in any way to vampires, so please understand that. They have different family branches, from what I understand. Does your do your people have that as well? Like that like different lineages or something?
He looks to Lo Fang.
There are many families.
I was just interested because I do know that vampires do that, but I didn't know if any other creatures do it. We kind of actually have our own. They're not really families. They're groups of people that believe the same things pretty much. So we stick
There are
together.
those of us who believe one thing, and there are those of us who believe another.
Cool. That's
And we
really
will
neat.
kill those that do not agree with us.
Huh?
Understood.
Was something confusing, Alvaro?
I just thought I heard the word kill, and I wasn't sure in reference to what came out of it.
You should know who we hunt.
Oh, yes. I do.
Bad creatures, right?
Sure. That's a good way to look at it.
Is there a way that I could tell if any of these creatures were around so I could help you in your endeavors, or is it just something I should just stay out of?
You'd be safer staying out of it, I think.
I've trained my entire life to be a warrior. I mean, I'm not really.
I could beat you quickly.
I am curious to see that.
I would definitely love to put that to a test as long as it's not like lethal. I don't want to kill each other. I mean, you seem like a wonderful person, or a wonderful, wonderful person.
She downs a second glass of whiskey and hops up from her chair.
Are we leaving?
Why leave? There is
Oh.
space right here.
I do not think they would like us practicing in the bar, but
We can go in the alleyways. Nobody seems to care what is there.
okay. He will down his drink. Do we want to do as they do in martial arts, where you would hit a point but you don't actually strike, or are you just going to go full like?
It's up to
And
her. She made the challenge, so I'll allow her to make the rules of it. As long, like I said, I just don't want to end up dead because I'm pretty sure
I will
you're
not
great
kill you.
warriors.
I will not even take a form for combat. I will stay as you are. Weak.
well, anyway. Get up.
Well, this went away. I didn't expect it to.
I.
Okay. All right. Well, let's
Laying 20 down on the table, and
well,
I will be back for food. He motions over at the bar, heads outside.
Little Fang heads into the nearest alleyway, finding a space with a fair bit of
I'm gonna get my butt.
clear floor.
I don't know this game well.
It's okay. Guess I should open my character sheet now. And
I had
the
to do
dice room.
that's what I was doing. I have the dice room open because I pretty much leave that open all the time. How do you change your nickname on there, though?
/NICK space and then whatever you want your nickname to be.
Thank you. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get to learn how to do tabletop stuff because I've not really played tabletop. So,
Okay, so we're gonna do the fancy old thing called initiative.
well, I know initiative exists. In 20th edition,
It's 1d10
okay,
plus your dexterity plus your wits.
/roll.
Plus, it's hashtag then the number of dice d10, which in this case would be 1d10 plus whatever your wits and
Plus,
dexterity
I
is.
gotta look at my character sheet. Sorry. Oh,
Do you have dough?
yes.
Oh boy.
you go first.
Alvaro will move and stand in like the front of the alleyway, blocking it with his
All right.
lanky figure.
So you can see you see her kind of, whatever like anger stuff was there, she just kind of seems to become very cold.
Okay.
Her whole persona seems to become a very cold anger. And I go first. Oh boy. Okay, so she will spend 2 rage. She's not trying to kill him, just incapacitate him quickly. So do you wish to dodge?
Yes. My character is going to spend a willpower too for my my alacrity.
Your alacrity?
Yeah, I have an ability that lets me take 3 extra actions a turn if I spend a willpower.
Awesome. So punch 1 has 1 success because of 2 fucking ones taking so many away.
So hashtag. It's what is dodging is athletics, right? Or is
Yes. It's Dex Athletics.
You're trying to punch me though? Could I just parry it or no?
You can block it.
Or block it?
Yeah.
All right.
Which would be your Dex
Plus your
martial arts or
yeah.
Dex Brawl, whichever one you're using.
All right. Geez, and you put an F, so F is what's the difficulty for that? 6?
6 is standard. She's not using any of her things. Oh, that's a good roll. So you block her first punch. So is activating your alacrity an action then? I don't
believe so. I can look in the book while you're punching me the second time. Let me pull up in the book, but sorry, like I didn't really plan on this, so I didn't do a whole lot of research.
3 successes.
All right. It's in the main book. I know that. Our book of secrets, maybe.
You also could have said another time.
Could have what? I'm sorry.
I said you could have said we'll do it some other time.
Oh, that's true, but I was excited about it. I won't lie. You brought it up. I was like, oh, that sounds fun. Let's do that. Right, you said you got 3 successes. Come on, computer. What is wrong with you today?
Fortunately, her brawl is only 3 dice for you.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, your character's good. You're awesome though. I should have wrote down what books this crap was in. No, well, not worried about it at the moment.
Do you remember what type of merit it was?
It's from oh wait, I know where it is. It's in the merits and flaws of the main book. It's a Nfia merit.
You have a Nfia merit?
Or not Nfia merit. It's what am I called? A Nephilim. Nephilim, sorry. Starts with an M.
Creation merits, supernatural merits.
Trevin's Nfia. Have to kill him.
Yeah,
Kind of, sort of.
I didn't mean Nfia, I promise. But it's in the merit, I think, is in Book of Secrets. So
Creation merits. Physical? Creation merits mental.
oh my god, why can't I find anything? I had all this learned.
Creation merits social. I am not finding any on my thing with lists of them.
Neither am I. I'm having issues here. Hold on. It is on page 80 in Book of Secrets is the book Nfia. It'll tell me what book I need to go to, so sorry.
It's okay.
Slowing everything down because I'm terrible.
I mean, it's not like we game with a plan or anything, so this is fun.
Yeah, I'm learning. Yeah, I'm gonna write
Yeah.
down the pages and stuff for it.
Yeah, especially for merits that are not common use. Like if you have like something like curiosity or short or something that's
normal.
pretty easy to like know what it means.
Yes.
I don't usually worry about it, but if I have something that's a little more specialized or rarer,
58.
like I have metamorph,
Right.
which means I can automatically shift into any shape I want without any thought. But yeah.
I have ghost sight.
No, I must be an idiot. I think I know where it is. Page 201. It's in Gods and Monsters, page 201. Because I'm an idiot.
That doesn't help me.
Oh, sorry. I got it here. I'm looking at it now. Damn, you're fast. Capable of bursts of inhuman speed. You can strike before most people think. Each 2 points on the advantage, up to a maximum of 6. I only have 4 points. Let's just spend a willpower and take 1 extra action, so I get 2 extra actions.
Does it say what activating it is?
This bonus lasts for 1 turn per willpower spent. If you need to burn willpower, it does not.
Okay. Then I'm going to assume that you can do it for free?
Yep, that's what I'm guessing.
All right, so you still get like one. So you use your first action to dodge then?
Yep, and I'll dodge a second one.
Okay.
Hashtag.
You dodge. And then my last one. 5 successes.
Jesus.
Specialty from precision.
Nice. Do I have any specialties that would deal towards this?
If you have lightning reflexes or a bonus to your like a brawl specialty block or an athletic specialty avoidance.
My brawl specialty is what I'm looking, or my martial arts specialty. All right, yeah, I do. That's good to know. How do you see? Oh, it tells you how many 10s you rolled. That's cool. I haven't even.
One of your ones 8 or 10, so you only got 2 versus 5, so I have 3 carry over.
Yep, you're gonna hit me hard.
And is Lil Fang punching or?
She's just punching her.
Okay.
This time
Just
it's
curious.
E6 versus F6. Just remember that. Because damage, you don't subtract ones.
Well, this is actually very useful because I've never actually used this rolling stuff.
Roll is stamina, so 1 point. Or stamina and armor if you have it on.
Do I wear my armor? What armor do I have?
I don't know. I only have 1 character with armor.
I don't have armor.
I don't have
on.
any.
It's just E6, you said?
Yes. So it doesn't reduce ones. Reduce 4 ones. You soak it. So she connects, and you can feel there's some power behind it, but you saw that how she was going, so you kind of expected it, is how I would probably say.
Okay. Nice.
So there's a lot of punching and a lot of dodging and then a hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Little Fang will smile at him, and if he wants to keep going, she will continue.
No, he'll straight up actually bow to her and say, "Well fought." In his eyes, she won. She connected first.
You are quicker than I anticipated.
I've spent my entire life working on that.
BRB.
It is good to know. Come, Alvaro will buy us more alcohol.
As he should. Thank you for the sparring match.
You are welcome. I could have hurt you far more, but that would not be helpful to either of us now.
As stupid as this question sounds, he'll whisper, make sure nobody's around. He's like, "Do you guys like change shapes and stuff like in the movies, or like can you?"
She looks up and down the alleyway, steps over to a spot where there's a trash like blocking her from the people out on the street.
Right.
And you'll see her shift from human into a wolf, make a few turns towards you, and then suddenly she's a human again.
Oh, wow.
Without any effort.
Oh, yeah, the Meathead Metamorph, you said.
Uh-huh.
That's amazing. Like, he is completely in awe. He's like, you all are amazing. Wow.
We are. Yeah.
Oh, she said that you were going to buy us more drinks, and we start heading back inside.
He follows. You'll go to the bar and get another round. Come back.
That was fun. I haven't done that in a while. He's still just like, you can tell every now and again he thinks about something, smiles, and then just shakes his head and is like, oh, it was a great night. I'm so glad I came out.
He'll pull a little seat out for him and sit down on his own.
And Little Fang will sit on the seat. She only has like one leg perched up on the seat instead of two. The other one's kind of sitting down like a normal person.
Sips. Let me see. So, well, you've seen that.
That's amazing. You can do that too.
Not as well as she can, but yes.
That's awesome. You both are amazing.
Thank you.
Wow.
And I had 2 glasses of whiskey before we fought. And she gets a strange, toothy grin. There's something wrong about it.
Is it the same one she had that one night at the kinfolk thing?
It's like she was trying to like smile, but it doesn't look right.
He will move up behind her and adjust her cheeks accordingly. There you go.
Man, I
Getting
have
a
so
lot
many
of chance.
questions, but I don't want to. I don't want to bombard you with a bunch of stuff. But you two. Oh wow.
You
I
Well,
can ask.
thank you for. Oh
We
no,
can choose
I
to
don't know
answer.
anything about your people at all.
We
I've
serve the earth. We protect her.
That's a great noble cause actually.
I am certain that is a fairly simplified version of what we do.
it is effective though. It gets to the point.
Well, the Earth has a spirit, doesn't it? Or the Earth is a spirit, isn't it?
A bit of both.
That's what I thought. Our people uh, deal with spirits, I believe, as well. I myself do not.
There are many lands beyond this one.
That's what I've been told.
I have traveled many of them.
You seem like a very strong, powerful warrior. It's an honor to know you and call you my friend.
She tilts her head at a confused angle.
Did I say something wrong?
He likes you.
She turns her head to Alvaro. Is this like you and your mate?
He gets a little awkward. No, well, it could be. I do not know what he is into. You are an attractive woman. Maybe he is interested. I do not know. Are you interested, Draven?
I was not meaning that in a romantic sense. I was meaning it in
No, neither was she.
a friendship.
I believe you're reviewing it as you view mate as more of an offspring thing, correct?
She nods.
Okay. So the romance factor is not really a thing. She was implying if you wanted to have children with her,
Oh,
or asking if you wanted to.
I don't know if I don't know what happens when my kind and your kind mix. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I am dating Ekta, and she is of your kind.
Yeah.
We have kin who are workers of the will.
Oh.
One of our own has many of their kind in her family.
Didn't even know it was a thing. Right, again, I didn't know a lot of this stuff was a thing. So
Magic finds homes in many places, some strange, some surprising, and some in places you do not even realize exist.
He is skilled, though. He might make a good mate for you.
He would have to subdue me first.
oh my god, his face is he's starting to pull a Samantha. His face is starting slowly from his chest area to turn red, and with him being so pale, it gets really red looking.
I do not know. He may be up for such a challenge. He fought very well there.
Oh,
I could not do half of what he did, although that is not my lot.
No, you would have been unconscious much sooner.
You say such things, and you've never actually seen me fight.
Then we will fight when we go back,
I
and we will see that you are slow and old.
how am I old?
You've been on this earth many moons longer than I have.
Yes, but you know
Many seasonal cycles.
do they look like they're the same age-ish, or
She looks like maybe early 20s.
he looks early 20s.
okay? Because Draven, although this picture looks a little older, he's actually only 19. He's made that known. So he's looking at you like, what?
No, I am in close range to you in age. It is different. See, he pulls his cheek.
We are not close in age.
as far as
You have
um,
walked this earth many cycles longer than I have.
I am not an old man.
To me, you are.
That is fair. But no, there is no need to practice. You will win. That is your lot. I I mean, unless you really want to, then we can. But
I will
I,
need a good fight soon.
I can ask her, or perhaps
Is her a warrior like you?
She is not. We are all warriors
Oh yeah,
in some degree, but her strength lies along other paths.
mhm.
interesting.
I mean, but yes, she, she would probably give you a better fight than I could. But what about there was that fellow we met the other night, the one who owned the shopping center or market.
I have not seen him. None that I have seen him about.
Perhaps he moved on then. Well, we can spar then when we get back. Um,
Or we can go hunting.
we can do that too. We can do both. I do not mind.
There are many things that we could hunt.
Such as
She kind of the corner of her lip raises almost like a snarling smile. There are many things in this city worth hunting.
see, you had my interest. Now you have my curiosity. But we can do that.
More whiskey.
You have a very high tolerance for not having drank much. He opens the bottle. I think I have enough for. Well, I think one more round, and then I am. We'll have to cut this off.
I have not started my new job yet, so I apologize. I will pay you back.
No, no need. No need. This is my treat. I got to watch a short but good fight. I got to see Little Fang smile. It has been a good night.
I agree. I get to see friends again, and I've learned a lot. It's very interesting too.
You have seen me smile many times.
It always warms my heart every time I see it.
If you wish to see me smile, simply tell me and I will pull up my shirt so you may rub my belly.
I no. He comes back to me.
Eyebrows raised.
No, no, no. It is not what you think. It is not. It. See, he believes it. No, no. I'm not explaining it. Well, no, I need to. Okay, I will explain. In summary, she likes belly rubs.
Well, who doesn't?
Well, but it is not a sexual thing.
Understood. That
Okay.
wasn't hard to explain.
No, it just. Yes.
You got very awkward about it. So
I have been very put off my normal game. I have not usually have these problems, and then the dating, and now I'm just that's moving forward.
Have you told your mate that you give me belly rubs?
I have not. Should I?
You seem to be bothered by them
I
whenever they are mentioned.
I guess I should. I will do so when I see her again. Would you be interested in meeting Ekta?
I would.
Okay,
Acta's pretty amazing.
she is. She has also told me that these cigarettes are going to kill me, but I'm going to die anyway one day. So that
At least we can. I like this woman. We agree on things.
he slides her whiskey after taking a sip of it.
And she just downs it and sets the cup back down. She doesn't even look like she's buzzed in the slightest.
What's gonna happen?
Draven's moving much slower with the drinking after the last experience.
Does he look a little hesitant?
No, he's had a couple drinks, but he's switched over to some beer and not.
But, well, we have things to look forward to. You subduing Lil Fang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Huh?
Yeah, see, he's admitted he's
It's like I feel like Air's hiding here somewhere, ready to pounce on me.
is that in
Are you
character?
one of Air's mates?
No, she makes comments to try to embarrass me. She likes to
You
see my face turn red. I get embarrassed, yes.
you embarrass easily.
Um, when my parents passed away when I was young, and I was raised in a monastery by all men. So this is my first time out of said monastery, other than traveling to like a village.
So you have a preference for men.
No.
I am not hurt by this.
That's surprise. Well, that makes sense with the bear that I need to send his way.
Oh my god.
Well, perhaps you like both. I do not judge. If you do, that is fine. Um, but I think he looks at Lofang. I think better of what I was going to say. But anyway, um,
I like I like women,
oh,
and yeah,
they are amazing creatures.
they are.
We are not creatures.
Aren't we all creatures?
Not in the sense that that name is used.
Fair enough. Women in general are amazing. That better.
Somewhat. And Air put her number into that phone. So she
Your
has
phone?
that now. Yes.
Oh, good, good. Oh, did I give you my number last night, Trevin? Do you remember?
I believe so. I believe everybody handed out their number at the end of as we parted ways.
I see. Good. Well, just feel free to use it. I play jazz some nights in the city to earn my way, and
And he comes back smelling of cigarettes.
yes, I do. He looks quite proud of this. And sometimes cheap alcohol, or it. Well, it was other things for a time, but now I've found a mate, so I we have to just figure out how that all works and whatnot. Anyway, it's don't look
You're a
mean.
strange one.
I have heard such. Um, and may I ask in what way? Um,
You wish to breathe the worm's smoke into your lungs and let it pollute your body.
but it is good for the nerves. It calms you. The doctors used to recommend it for many things, migraines and such. Uh,
Doctors are idiots.
Doctors used to recommend liquid opium for headaches.
did it not work?
Yes,
See?
but they ceased it after it killed many of people.
Well, it again, everything eventually is going to kill you. You will eventually die, and might as well enjoy the little things. Well, I'm not saying I approve of such hard drugs, but cigarettes. I have a 9-year habit, and
Well, I don't judge. It's fine. I just agree with.
Lil Fang does. Um,
Well, if she's your alpha, it's her job
it,
too.
yes. Well, yes. I suppose. Um, no. We were going to have that one team up, but if he is left, what did you think of him, Lil Fang?
He was arrogant. He felt himself better than others.
Many of their lot do, I think. I am fond of Veronica of the Smug Smile, though.
Yes, Veronica, I like.
Yes.
She is pregnant, though, and will not be fighting for much longer.
No, and she should not. It is. Yes, I know I left you all at the bar, but yes. Um, well, we can always look around if we need more than two.
I have heard of another that is without a team. Her name is Eva.
Do have you met her yet?
No, I am still searching for her. She spends much of her time within the city.
Ah, oh, we can always. Oh, apologies, Driven. Just
Nothing to apologize for.
Bender. Um, but as far as lots and such, I am fond of, or curious and fond of Little Fang's lots.
She raises an eyebrow like, what are you trying to say? Kind of like.
He raises it back and just smirks and sips his sherry. Let's see. Uh, but yes, Air and myself and Drevin and a few other of the wool workers are looking into something to see if it becomes an issue that is worth
Something that we will
reporting.
all have to take care of.
Yes, to see if it will become one before, and if it looks like it might, I think we will go speak to. Well, he just kind of nods and. But, have you heard the name of Templars? No, ever?
Is this one of your kind's stories?
Yes. At least from my when I remember, they were holy men and warriors during the Crusades, the Christians versus the Saracens or Muslims of the time. Um,
No, I have not heard of these monsters.
they are they are zealots, and were back then, from my understanding. Something happened where the a holy man of the wool workers was assaulted by them and cast out of their lot and cast out of his faith, and then they declared war on them, saying if they crossed their territory or anything else, they would kill them on sight. So the wool workers have this device that can target belief and destroy their soul.
That must be destroyed then.
That is the general consensus. Um,
We will help.
I believe we are thinking in three phases now to try to talk the Templars down. If that fails, kill them. And then, Drevin, what was the other?
Destroying the actual machine, if I recall. Trying to talk the other side down too.
That part we will have to go into discussions about
It
because
should
if we
be destroyed.
it should, but that will drag us into possibly more issues than we need to deal with at the moment.
Yeah, apparently our person who is dealing with the big machine has a spirit attached to him in some way.
Yes, he has.
Surtur.
Yes, that was another part of the plan to try to remove that from him, and hopefully that will talk him out of using the device, and then they can go from there.
What sort of spirit is bound to him?
Surtur, it's a destruction fire spirit, I believe, is what they said.
Eris said it is one of Fenris's brood.
Why am I not surprised? All they can think of is war and destruction.
If I remember the stories, he was the, at least in the immortal, the the Endbringer and the fire giant who would end the world.
Then he must be cast out.
Mm. That is the plan. The only problem with destroying the device outside of what we discussed is they will just rebuild it.
Then we will slay them.
Well, that brings us to the issue of opening more can of worms than we need to be getting into.
And why are you opening cans of worms?
It is a expression meaning it
Are you fishing?
I I could be, yes. I am fishing for truth and secrets, but how do
You
I
are
say it?
strange.
He smirks. It is like sticking your hand intentionally into a trap, knowing what
To
would
grab
happen,
it by the controls and rip it apart?
or just well, you've seen bear traps. They smack. He does the little motion with his hand. It's like sticking your hand potentially into that and then just having it. It makes or poking a bear um, for fun, sort of thing. Walking up to one and just he
I
just
am
pokes her arm.
certain I can handle most bears.
Yeah, yes. This is an expression. It is a meaning we will cause more problems than we are prepared to deal with or needing to deal with. Um, Considering everything happening within the city and whatnot. He smiles. It's like a big grin at her. Kind of strange.
She gives that funny, weird, uncomfortable smile that's more just like exposing her teeth than anything.
He smirks. Um, but that is what Sarah and I are working on. Um, Discussed it last night. Um, she seems to have more knowledge of Surtur, and she should, um, considering. But maybe
Considering that is her family's legacy.
I, I, yeah. Well, but you could also discuss. We could discuss with her if maybe formulate a better plan. I was going to ask Veronica of the smug smile, but she is with child, and I do not want to bother her with such things and risk that.
We will see. I will have to speak to you at some point. If we are to join together, we must find something with which to stand behind.
Oh yes, I have an idea I'm looking into. You might like it. Um,
And what is that?
uh, the uh, my friend is a follower of his Anubis. He governs death.
You see, you can see it like in the rest of her face, even though she has that. She has like it's just the corners of her mouth that kind of peek up and show teeth, but you can see in the rest of her face that she's like happy about that choice.
He That is what I'm thinking. He not so much governs death. He is the law of the dead. He judges souls in the stories. Does that
If
sound good
he
to
is
you?
part of death, death will welcome us.
I would think, and with my people, it's not a bad choice. Um,
My dad, my dad lives in the death realms.
hmm?
My father lives in the realms of the dead.
he he lives with the
Exists.
wraiths.
I guess he should. I should say exists in the realm of the dead.
Oh, okay. Is he passed?
No.
Oh, he just lives there.
Yes.
That is interesting. How? Okay. Do you care to elaborate?
Have you ever heard of a Shinigami?
No.
It is a Japanese death spirit,
Oh,
and that is what my father is. He visited my mother in what she thought was a dream.
that is interesting. And see, he may not be a bad choice for you, little Fang. He he already encompasses something you're curious about. He's strong. All he has to do is subdue you.
She kind of like looks at Draven, but this is like a strange looking. Where did I put that information? Because that. I have to go back to this one.
Oh, see, I love Octana so much. Favorite tribe, I think.
Shinigami Sensei. Okay, did I put it in here? I hope I did, because otherwise I've totally lost it.
Actually, I gotta look at that list. I gotta see where I ranked everything.
Death spirits and I are close. And you kind of see like it almost looks like her face turns into a skull for a brief moment. Her eyes go like blank, and then it returns to normal just a moment later.
Okay. He smiles.
It could be. Anyway, it is what it is. That is what I was thinking. It might work. We could speak to the other you mentioned, and I think there's another new about. We could speak to them as well.
I have smelled the cursed. I have not seen him though.
We will. I will see if I can find them. Uh, we could. Yes. I was going to say something. I do not know what it was. Yes, Driven. How many of your lot are going? If it comes to blows with these holy men.
I don't know. I know myself and Ekta, I believe. Air and myself. No. Who was I going? I don't remember who I'm going with.
I was well, aside from Aaron myself.
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't figured it out yet. I
Oh,
apologize.
something you might be interested in, Lil Fang. His soul has been reincarnated, I think, 6 times. And he remembers every single one of the Crusades, which was the Holy Wars, the Christians fought on pagans and others, and sometimes themselves. He remembers every single one of them. So he is likely very skilled in war and combat.
I see. He would be a worthy foe. If it comes to fighting with him, I will be there.
Okay. I would like to fight him as well. I'm curious how good he is. But I have other ideas.
We will need Anubis on our side as well.
Hmm. We should look into that before this all happens.
We will seek out this Eva. She is like air.
Okay. Do you have any idea what the other is that you've smelled?
No. I only know that Eva is like air because air has told me of her.
Ah, well, yeah, we can do that then. Um, and good news. Well, aside from what I'd promised you, I will be sticking around longer um, than I anticipated after that, however long that takes, um, for obvious reasons. I sometime soon, probably before all this comes to fruition, I'm going to take a trip to Germany with Ekta.
Why do you seek this Germany?
Uh, Show her the sites she has never been. A date, a day date. I will be there for a day and come back. You could go by train.
She grumbles.
I know you will miss me, and I understand, but I will I will be back.
Why would I miss you?
I keep you company.
So does the forest. And the
Fair enough.
forest does not disappear on me.
It,
I
it,
joke, I joke. It is simple, I understand.
I felt mildly guilty for a moment, but no, I made you promise. I will be keeping that unless I die, and then if I die, then well,
Then I will bring you back, and I will kick your ass for it.
Sounds right.
that is fine then. There's some other things I'm looking into. The strange murders that have happened. I don't know if
It was not me.
I I do not think you denied that very quickly.
I
But
am the only one of my kind around here that I have seen. I would be. No, there is the new one. But I am certain that neither of us have done it.
yeah, it did look like they sent animal attacks, but I don't. Well,
That
it
is
could be.
usually what they call our attacks.
Yes, okay, that's fair. Um, I'm still looking about. But, yes. If you happen to hear anything, driving, if, let me know.
I will indeed.
Um, that I gathered so far, they were working. Um, these men for corporations, and they were mauled. I believe it was three of them. But it's a little tight-lipped, so it's hard to get information about it. I was actually looking into speaking at one of our lot in one of his establishments, and I have to do that still. I'm not good with computers.
Speak with the den mother. Er says she knows much of the that way.
I thought about it, but I did not want to burden her with more than she has on her plate, but I can do that.
Er says she is probably one of the greatest in the city, possibly the world, with such things.
And I will speak to her then. But my wallet is light. Perhaps another night we get together. I can get a sushi. If,
Indeed. I appreciate you spending the evening with me.
oh, it was a good time. You're a good company. Not as good company as Little Fang, but good. He just motions to her. And if you ever want to go on a oh here, do you mind if I give her your mobile number?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Lo Fang, may I see your phone?
She pulls it out of the pocket.
Okay. He holds out his hand.
She drops it in it.
Thank you.
She was holding it with just like 2 fingers, like it was some disgusting thing.
He'll go about punching it in there. Um, he'll call Draven's number.
All right, I'll put it in as a little thing.
Okay. If you ever wish to arrange a date, if she does not answer, I can be the go-between.
I appreciate that.
Assuming you would be interested, says the Lo-Fang.
If
I
ever
have
you
not
need,
found anybody else worthy.
if
He
you
is
ever
the
you
closest.
need my services, please don't hesitate to call. I know that you are all great warriors, but it's something I do as well, and I'll happily fight alongside of you for the good of the earth.
That is appreciated. That is what it was. I have a friend. He is of your lot in the city. His name is Kiermond. He is a apparently he is working at a clinic now. Acta has told me. He follows and worships Anubis.
Hmm.
He tells fortunes. If you
Oh
have
wait,
any,
I think I didn't meet him.
if you find yourself interested, let me see your phone.
I'll give him my phone.
Enter that in. Tell him Alvaro. I'll put you in contact with him. He was looking to meet people. It seems he has, but I'm sure more would be good. But, yeah.
Okay, thank you for the time.
No okay. Does anybody have anything else, OC?
No, I'm good. That was a
I
fun
didn't
scene.
have anything in OOC to start with, so
Nope, that like I said, it was a social. We socialed. That was fun. We had a little spar, which was fun.
Got a little bit of learning going.
I did get reminded that I forgot to go through and pull my martial arts maneuvers and my dough maneuvers into my character sheet, so I have to do that still.
wee
Alrighty,
fun
thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Have a good evening.
for bacon.